So I'm just going to do a quick video on retainers, which is basically how you sell everything on the market. Your main primary source of making money in the game. So once you get to about level 17 to 20 of the main story quest, you gain the ability to hire retainers. And in order to hire them, you just talk to a retainer vocate, and it's usually one every major city. Click hire a retainer, you can just go through a process. Effectively making a new character again, and just give them a name and stuff, and a personality. And once you've hired them, you can use a summoning bell to access them. So I've made 2 here, and currently neither of these have a class and a job. So let's now go into one. So currently, as they are now, they basically, all they can do is sell stuff. So they can also act as like a bank in a way. So you can store extra items in them. You can store money in them. You can sell stuff in your inventory in the market here. So let's say I want to sell this Orchestrion, which I have, a spare one. I can just place it there. You can use compare prices to see what other people are selling them for. Unfortunately, a lot of the things in this game get sold for less than their vendor price, which is a bit silly, but depends on the server a bit. But yeah, so we can just sell that, and then it'll be listed on the market for people to buy. In order to get the most out of a retainer, other than just buying and just selling stuff on the market and storing stuff, once you've hired your first one, there'll be a quest called an ill-conceived venture. There'll be a different person who gives it in each city. So once you've completed that quest, we'll be able to assign our retainers a class or a job, and then they can go do stuff for us to make a bit of extra money. So I'm just going to quickly do this quest, and then I'll be back. I've now finished that quest. So we can go to our retainers, and we can now assign them a class. And you can only assign them classes that you are. And you can also, they do level up as well, and they level up until the maximum level of the class they are. So right now I can only give them, make them gladiators, conjurers, or miners. And you can only choose gatherers or combat classes. So I'm just going to go, doesn't really matter, because all the combat classes are the same. Nothing changes between these, they basically all act the same way. But all these 3 will be slightly different. We just choose Gladiator. Sweet, and then we can equip them. Just equip them with standard gear. And with your combat class retainers, they get better with item level. So higher the item level, the harder the tasks they can go on, so nothing else actually matters for combat classes. So now this retainer is now Gladiator and is equipped. So in order to level up your retainer in their class, as well as also making extra money on the side, is you're doing things called ventures, and in order to do ventures, you need to pay them, and they take payment in the form of an item called a venture. There's a lot of ventures mentioned, and they should be under currency actually. Yeah, so I currently have 15 ventures to pay. There are 3 different types of ventures you can send them on. So you have the first category is, for this class, as a combat class, it's called hunting, and you specifically send them out to find a very specific item, and they'll bring those back. So currently, I can send her out to get animal skins. And this is a level 1 venture, so you can do it at level 1. And it tells you how much you'll get back. If there's an item level requirement, like a difficulty requirement, it will be here. It's going to take an hour, and it will cost 1 venture. The next one is field exploration. So these are basically take a day. They cost 2. And they bring back items depending on what it is. So field exploration 1 will have a drop table it will bring back. And this also gives quite a bit of experience points, but this is more like, yeah, so they bring back an item, they also bring back Elegant coins, which you can sell for gold. So I think in-game wise, this is basically usually what you'd use them for. Like if you log on every day, send them on one of these, and next day get the items for it. And for leveling up, this isn't the most efficient way. And there's a third one called Quick Exploration, which unlocks at level 10. It only takes an hour, and it costs 1 venture as well. And they have a single drop table, no matter, so every retainer uses the same drop table, and you can get completely random stuff. Sometimes like really high level stuff, or in-game content stuff, or stuff you can only get from raids potentially. That's usually the best way to level up a retainer once for level 10. But for now, I'm just going to send this one hunting, just so I can try to get to level 10 to show that off as well. So yeah, this one only going to give 500 experience points. Just a quick note on gathering retainers. They can only collect items that you have also collected yourself. So right now I've only actually collected earth shards, so I can only actually collect those. Okay, so the main way I personally get ventures to pay for the retainers is through my Grand Company. So you can just, as soon as you join your Grand Company, you can just straight up grab the stuff. They're down here, and they're only about 200 seals each. And usually, like, just from your daily done, like your roulettes and stuff, you usually get enough to get as much as you need. You don't really need more. But if you do need more seals, once you've reached a certain rank, you can start actually doing expert deliveries. And what these are, they're a way to get rid of all the gear you get from dungeons that you don't really care about or don't need. So if you go down to high gear set armor, so that way it won't get rid of stuff you're equipped, and you can basically just hand them in. And just, yeah. And low level ones, they from high level they have more seals they get. Like these are like level 50 ones. They get like almost 800. And that's basically just a really good way of early game using these. And yeah, they just get all your stuff. And you can also get glamour prisms as well. So I basically pretty much exclusively use this place for glamour prisms and glamour dispellers and ventures. Sometimes like some of the other stuff's actually kind of useful as well. But yeah, so you can just get another venture. So just to finish off, basically this is how you, so once the time is up and they're finished with venture, you just go down to here, you click on the complete button, and this will give you an option to reassign, which is just redo the same task. Or you can just press confirm, which allows you to select a different one. And in this case, I'm going to go with Field Exploration level 5. Just because it gives a lot more XP. Yeah, I won't have time to do hourly ones. Let's do the same for the next one. And there we go. That's sort of a basic overview of retainers and how they work. And thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.